guys, welcome back to the channel. Is it time to buy more Bonk coin or should you sell it all? We're going to answer this question in this video. Now, you probably all noticed the massive sell-off across the overall cryptocurrency market, with the market being down 9.6% for the day. Meme coins being most affected, down 15.8% so far for the day, with the overall market cap now at 61 billion. Now, this has also affected Bonk coin, down 11% so far for the day, although it still maintained its $1 billion market cap value. So the question is it time to abort mission? Should we walk away? Now, the truth is, I would only move out of my Bonk coin if I believe we are going to go down to at least 0.0000162, and from where we currently are now, that would be a current drawdown of around, there we go, 162, there we go, that would be a drawdown of nearly 50%. Now, that would make sense for me to pull out. Why? Because ultimately I can cash out, maybe move into stable coins, and then buying 50% cheaper, right? So that would make sense, because essentially at this area, if I can find it, there we go, at this area, even if I buy it back up to its current range, right, back within its range, I make 160%. So mathematically, it makes sense to do that. Now, here's the thing. The question is, are we going to see that downside move, right? The reason why the overall market is selling off, the reason why the meme coin market is selling off, is largely due to macroeconomic factors. Now, we're monitoring the market closely. This is the macro market, and there's a few indicators that will tell us whether we're going to see a further downside move, right, or we're going to see a further upside move. And of course, this is Bitcoin we're talking about, because at the end of the day, if Bitcoin sneezes, the entire market catches a cold, right? So we are keeping very close eye on this indicator. And so far, I'll be honest with you, the indicator is not pointing towards that sell-off just yet, which is why we haven't exited our Bonk coin positions. In fact, this would be a perfect DCA opportunity if, of course, our indicator permits us to do so. So what would I be looking at now? Number one, I would be sitting on my hands. I wouldn't make any rash decisions right now. I think we will know what's going to happen over the next few hours. So again, if you want to stay on top of that, you want to know what's happening in the market, join my free Telegram group below. The link is in my description. Again, I already posted a video in there explaining why this sell-off in the overall market occurred, right? And why it's happening, what you could potentially do next, and more. So join the free Telegram group. Make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on my next update. So for now, I would simply sit on my hands. I wouldn't do anything because we're still in no man's land. Yes, it does look like the break has happened. It does look like we'll see a continuation down to the upside, but the indicator that we're looking at, which is a macro indicator, hasn't given us the cue to sell and move to stable coins just yet. So let's see what happens. And I do want to say this to all of you that are watching this and you're worried. Bonk coin is probably one of the only meme coins, especially on the Solana chain, that I personally wouldn't be concerned about. As I said, I believe that Bonk coin will be the #1 coin on the Solana chain by the end of this cycle, or at least over the next few months or so. So if I believe that, for me, it makes sense to hold on to what I believe is the most valuable meme coin on the Solana chain, and if anything, accumulate on what I believe is undervalued, an undervalued project, especially when we have our bull case at around 30 to 50 billion, of course, at the peak of this cycle. When price truly does peak, I do think Bonk coin can replicate what Dogecoin has done, as well as Shiba Inu, etc. So the way I'm looking at it is, okay, it's currently at $1 billion market cap. Potentially it falls lower. Let's say it goes down to $500 million market cap, which of course would be a massive hit. By this point, I would definitely be in stable coins. But at the end of the day, even if it does go to $500 million market cap, if we believe the bull case is 50 billion, 30 to 50 billion, then it's a win-win scenario no matter which way you look at it. But of course, we're all going to have our own perspectives, our own game plans. You can join our free Telegram group if you want a deeper insight into projects we're looking at and more. And remember, nothing that you've seen in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. And until the next update, guys, seize the day. And make sure you subscribe because I will be posting a mega update on Bonk coin soon. So stay tuned. Until next update, seize the day.